Well, good evening. This is Denise Miller, and we're here this evening to discuss another meaning of the word shalom. For those of you who follow my channel regularly, you know that this week we are looking at all of the meanings of the word shalom. Shalom is normally interpreted as the word peace. It is a Hebrew word, and in the English language, we look at it as meaning peace. However, in the Hebrew language, it actually encompasses 7 states of being that need to all be considered. And tonight, we are going to look at the word wholeness as part of that state of being. Before I continue, I would like to ask you that you would please, if you like this video, hit the like button, and that you would subscribe, and that you would hit the bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a video. For the rest of this week, I will be uploading 1 video a day, and then going beyond, I will probably be uploading a little less frequently, but at least I will be uploading once a week. Now, back to wholeness. Wholeness means there is nothing missing, there are no parts broken off, that there is a total entity or a total number or a total item with everything intact. Nothing has been diminished, nothing has been moved. That is the word wholeness. And in terms of a human being, that means that you are well mentally, you are well physically, that you are well emotionally. And the biggest example that I can give you of that today is what happened in the athletic world with Simone Biles choosing to step away from the Olympic team. And then we've had a couple of other athletes step away a little bit before this, and all of them are citing mental anguish issues. Now, I don't know so much about them, but we do know a lot about Simone Biles. And I have had the opportunity to just look at her closely. When you see close-ups of her in the camera, you can see the fatigue on her face and the fatigue in her eyes. Simone Biles was a good girl. She performed well. She made her grandparents proud. She made the Haitian community proud. She also made us in the United States proud. And it's important that we think about, although she was pushing herself to do well, and she worked with a standard of excellence, she has a work ethic like none other, there were some other things that were pulling at her. We know that emotionally she had to be suffering after having been molested by a trusted medical provider. We know that just the strain on just a personal relationship with a young man, her work schedule had to get in the way of that. And so we know that there were parts that were really not functioning in alignment, which we've talked about before. And she needed to step away to regain the wholeness and the alignment. And my question to you today is, what about you? Are you performing for someone else, but really feeling a little off kilter, as though something is missing in your life? Are you pushing yourself with a tremendous work ethic, but really very tired? I would ask you to stop and take a look at your own life, so that you don't get to the point where you have to abruptly stop everything, but that instead that you can start to work on the things that are not whole in your life, that are not causing you to be whole, that are causing you to be fragmented. As you work on those things, you will begin to discover a sense of wholeness and well-being that you never had before. I wish you well in your journey towards shalom, and I wish you especially well as you begin to cultivate wholeness in your life. Have a blessed evening and a good balance of the week.